Yo, what's up guys, Origami here. I'm doing a beat review video today. So on Snapchat, did I ask on Snapchat? I asked you to send me beats and I will react to those beats now and kind of try to give you my opinion on them and what I think you can do better, what I liked. First off, I'm like a student myself. I don't consider myself an expert. I've done beats for 5 years now or 4 years. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you my take on it and my take on my beat. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get to the first beat. Between Us by Deja Vu. Shout out to you, man. I like this. This starts off really nice. This is beautiful. The guitar is great. Vocals are dope. Ooh. Yeah, hey. This is fire, man. Holy shit. Now a melody gotta come in. Now. Ooh. The bass comes in. That's nice. That's fire, man. Hey. I've been on my mind, yeah. Baby, you've been talking to the grind, yeah. I might go, hold up and fly, yeah. Maybe I've been on the moon where to start, yeah. Sideways in the main way. I've been going on up on the highway. We've been up calling even up on the side, eh. No, like a sideway. Falling for the, ooh. This is fire, man. Okay, that's kind of weird. That is kind of out of timing. This is dope again. Fire. I'm gonna drop this a like. Yo, what should I say, bro? Deja Vu. Shit was fire, bro. This was straight up fire. I think this was really dope. This was really dope vibe. Melody was great. The drums were on point. It was mixed well. It sounded really good on headphones. Yeah, fire, man. This was totally fire. Great beat, great potential. I think there's still some room for an artist. So yeah, it's dope. Just dope. This is 10 out of 10 lava emojis. That was straight lava, bro. I'm gonna give you a couple of pointers anyway. Now, those are really just if you want to take it to the next level. But yeah, I totally enjoyed this. I really had a good time with this beat. Was fire. So my pointer would be, yeah, the first thing, there was something that came in here, which was the that was kind of out of timing. What was it? Was it here? Let's go back. I think it was here. This I think one of them was kind of like out of timing, but I could be wrong. I felt like here there should have been a melody coming in right here, and instead of the melody the bass came in, which was dope, but I feel like personally the bass was introduced too abruptly. Maybe make the first bass fade in and introduce like a top line melody that wouldn't clash with a vocal. I don't know where you want to take this beat. If you want to have it for an hip-hop artist, then you might want to cut out some frequencies of the vocal, because it sounds really good as just a beat, but sometimes it can clash with like an artist. If you're a rapper watching this, you probably know you sometimes rap over a beat and your voice is just like, it's just clashing because there's too many elements in a beat, and I'm totally guilty of this too at some points and sometimes, but you really don't want to overfill it. So I love the vocal chops and the vocal melody that you added in a beat, but at the same time I would be scared to give it to a rapper if like that, because it might clash with it. So you would have to look, maybe record a demo track over it, see how it would feel, or take out some of the frequencies and filter it down. But I mean, that's just nitpicking, bro. Like, this beat was straight fire. Yeah, man, that's 10 on the lava scale. That's fucking eruption earthquake right there, bro. Good job, bro. Stay wavy, stay consistent, man. This was fire. This is from Henneke. Shoutouts to you, Henneke. and the beat is called Storm. So let's give it a listen. Here you go. Oh, that tag is dope. Oh, I like the melody, man. I fuck with the melody, and I like the strings you put in, man. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the beat here. Just to give you my take on it so far. So what I really enjoyed what you did was that melody. You did the dum 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 dum, and then you did like this tape stop where it's go like in the melody. That was tight. Melody in general is pretty dope. Like, I think it's really nice. I was like getting, when it started, it's like, oh, this is about to be fire. I'm getting ready. Like, this is gonna be dropping. But then it didn't really drop, bro. Like, the beat kind of sounds like an intro for the actual beat, and that's what you never want to happen. You always want to have, like, if you have a build-up, and I struggled with this in the beginning, you always want to have the drop hard. So after you have like 8 bars or maybe even 16 or maybe only 4 bars of your actual beat, you gotta make some events happen. So when your beat comes in, otherwise people are gonna be kind of disappointed. I mean, if you have a dope rapper, you can put that dope rapper on that beat, and that dope rapper is gonna kind of make up for it. But if you have just the beat, and even if you have a rapper on it, it's always dope if you have like a cool drop. Like, your drums were kind of passive. The kick wasn't really cutting through. I would love to hear like a stronger kick drum on it. I think snare and clap were quite cool. The hi-hats were dope, but what was missing was the dynamic. You know, like, a beat is something it's kind of alive. It has dynamics. It has loud elements and quiet elements, and what I really like in a beat is when the instruments talk to each other. So what you can try, what are some techniques you can try, is side chaining. That means basically when your kick hits, then your melody goes away. So your melody goes away for a millisecond when your kick hits. That's a dope technique. Look into side chaining, bro. And also using some effects in the background, like crashes and different types of hi-hats that you can use. Those will definitely make your drop different. And the number one thing that will totally make up for like a drop is when you change the melody a bit. You switch out the instruments, you switch something out in the beat. It's actually like 3 AM here, so I'm kind of screaming right now. I shouldn't be that loud. But if you kind of like switch out things in the beat, so you just don't have the same melody all over, but you change things up in the melody, or you change things up in the drums. Just make it so that it kind of hits you, that it kind of knocks, bro. Other than that, I like that. I liked your little hook that you did. That was cool. Yeah, man, the vibe is good. Your kick drum is way too cheap, and just make it louder. Make it clip, bro. Just make it louder. Put a limiter on the master, make it louder, bro. But other than that, it was fire. I think I would give this, if I would say dope or no hope. Nah, dope or no hope, it would be dope. I need a good name for this format. So I would give it a middle to down thumb. I would give it 4 out of 10 watermelons. I would give it 4 out of 10 lava emojis. Because I think that the melody was really dope and that it had a lot of potential, but you kind of didn't tap into that potential because the drop was too soft. So yeah, it kind of, just variety is the thing, man. So let's move on to the next one. Kaz, Barry, A Tribe Called Quest type beat, prod by Kaz, free. Yeah, here we go. like the drums. This is cool. Bells are cool. Yeah, it's kind of repeating. Cool. Yo, bro. So what I liked was the drum loop. I liked some elements. I liked the instrument that you used, or I don't know if you used a sample, but I assume you used an instrument, and used some minor chords that are very close to each other. I like that. That was dope. And yeah, and I think overall beat was quite cool. It just, I can totally see the potential in you, and I can totally see how you could really make great beats, man. I would only give this a 3 on the lava scale, simply because I think the instruments weren't talking to each other that much. I feel like the drum loop was kind of in the background, the melody in the forefront. Definitely also do the side chaining thing on the kick drum. I feel like there's some missing layers to the drums, some width and some energy that's just missing to the drums. And I feel like the melody was cool, but it got repetitive. And I was feeling like the synth was a dope idea. Like the idea for this beat is really cool, and it has a vibe. I feel a good, like I feel a vibe when I listen to it, and that's the most important thing, having the vibe. But I feel like what it was kind of missing was just the correctness of things. I felt like the synthesizer was a little bit off. The bass sounded a little bit like a fart. I don't know, the bass, like maybe the sound selection was just off a little bit, but also the pitch of things, it kind of didn't work well together in the same scale or something. Like kind of, to me it seemed a little bit out of tune, out of pitch, out of harmony. It wasn't one cohesive thing, make like one boom grabbing thing. And I think that usually happens to me when I get lost in my own sauce, you know. Like as a producer, you make a beat, and we all know it. We sit there and on the, like you sit down on an evening on your little desk or on your laptop, and you make this beat, and you start with a melody or with the drums. You're like, yo, this is fire, yo, this is my best beat ever. And then you make it, and you're like, holy shit, I'm a genius. And then the next day you wake up, 2 days later you wake up, you go back to your computer, you want to listen to that fire beat that you just made, and you play it, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the, how, why, this is bad. And it's just because our ear gets so used to things, right? Like that's why when somebody freshly listens to something, your ear isn't used to it, and then you kind of see the mistakes in it, and you see the things that are wrong. Other than if you, for example, if you listen to a song for the first time, you might not like it, but if you listen for 10 to 20 times, you might end up liking the song because you understand it, and because you kind of tolerate the mistakes and you see its beauty underneath. And that's my explanation for why that happens. And I think to producers that's dangerous. Like that happens to us, and we kind of get really happy with what we did, and we don't do that extra mile of going back and kind of redoing things, and then our beats end up not sounding as well as they could. So I would just highly suggest you to make the pitch right of things. I'm just gonna listen to some of it again. The organ you use is really fire. The drums are really cool. I like the little plug, that's dope. I feel like also bass is missing a little bit, like a dope bass that booms, that drives the track forward. It kind of seems chill, like it seems a little too chill for me. Yo, I got 10 feet deep, my snow steep, right low, niggas with my palm 18 in my dawn niceties. I don't know my beast, but you want a man when you go right deep. The break that you did there was really cool. Nah, overall I think the beat is quite good, man. Don't know how I'll do my scale. I should really reevaluate my scale, but this is the first time. So it might be a 6 on the new scale and the other one was a 7. It might be a 5 on the new scale and the other one was a 6. Anyway, man, very good. So, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Did I have one more? I had one more beat, bro. One more beat that somebody gave me to listen to. So this was a beat from Kattenstreu. This is the last one that I'll do. I think I'll just throw this one in here. So let's do Kattenstreu. Yo, by the way, please make sure for like future reactions, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on random. So I'll kind of put I put all of them into like a SoundCloud playlist, all the submissions, and then I'll pick them randomly and I'll just like roll a number, and I'll roll a 3, and then I'll go 3 down, and then I'll pick that one, or anything, just to make it fair. So when your track is on private, I won't see it. So please make sure to kind of don't put your track on private and put it on public, so that I can add it onto a playlist, because otherwise I can't add it to a playlist. I can only add it to next up. Anyway, let's get into this last one, Error 404. I already listened to it until here earlier, but let's go back to it again. Oh, I really like the melody. This is fire. I like it. Oh, nice. That was nice. Yo, what's good? This was Firemen. I liked it. It was dope. Fucking yeah, this was nice. What did I like about it? I like the 808 you used. I like how you put things to the side on headphones. You can hear this on headphones, like things are really panned nicely. Hi-hats I used very well. Kick drum was good. What's the kick one? Nah, kick was to the sides too. Maybe make the kick drum a bit mono, or make it punch through the mix. So was fire. Like the idea was really good. Melody was cool. Pretty simple, straightforward trap beat that I like. Yeah, what you definitely can do better is the variety of the beat. I would totally listen to this for 30 seconds and really like it, but after a minute I'd probably get bored, and I would go in and kind of, yeah, I'd get bored after a minute or something, because I would expect a change to happen, and then if the change doesn't happen, I get disappointed and I quit. So what you can do is you start off hard. So if you think about a track, right, you kind of start off with an intro. What is an intro? You would never really start with an intro giving it all you got. You put all your instruments, everything into the intro, and then you take them all out. You would never really do that. Like, you rarely do that. Usually an intro is when you kind of have only maybe one instrument, or you have one little riff, or you have just the main melody or the side melody, or just the chords. You have just something, because then once you have your first little drop, it appears to be big, because all of a sudden everything is there and the listener goes, whoa, what's happening? So that's why kind of like when you have your intro, that's why you stay engaged, because you keep like getting introduced to new things. All of a sudden there's a piano, all of a sudden there's strings, all of a sudden there's this. So what I would suggest you is the same technique that you do on an intro, you should definitely do throughout the beat. So all you guys, what you can do is you kind of have the beat start, and then it drops, and then you have a second kind of drop during the verse. So like we have the intro, then it goes dropped, we're like, yeah, fuck yeah, holy shit, this is dope. And then it gets even harder, like it goes poof, and it drops even harder, and that just keeps you engaged. You're like, what? It gets just better and better, and you listen. That's when you really like a beat, if it just keeps on getting better and better. And then you take it out during the chorus, that's dope, and then you reintroduce it, and just making it enough change to keep you interested and not too much change so that I get confused. So there's just a sweet spot, so try to hit that sweet spot with the variety. But most beats that I listen to are missing most beats that I listen to that are missing something are missing the variety. It's rarely that I get too confused. It's usually missing variety, and that just comes from being lazy and prematurely ejaculating your beat into the universe. That's why people make demo songs, because people are like, yo, they're scared of their own success, and so you make a fucking demo song, because you kind of go and you're scared of how you're. This is a deep topic, okay? Look, it's gonna get deep. If you're making demo songs all the time, here's why, okay? And I experienced this myself, so that's why I know. If you're making demo songs, you're afraid of your own success, and you're literally self-sabotaging yourself. Simply because a demo song, think about what it is. It's basically you saying, okay, I won't finish this yet. Now you're asking yourself, why didn't I finish it? So there's only two answers to that question. Why didn't you finish it? It's either you were too lazy to finish it, which means you don't think your music has a future, so you were too lazy to finish with demo song I mean unfinished, or like you publish something that's unfinished. You were too lazy to do it, so you don't believe in yourself. Or the second thing is that you were afraid that, no, there's actually three reasons. The second one is you were too afraid that it would kind of be too good, and you're afraid of your own success subconsciously. And the third one is you're afraid to give 100%, because you always think, if I would really do it 100%, I would totally fucking be the best, and I can be this great producer, and I can be the best producer in the world. But then you're scared to give 100% to it and really sit to it, because you're scared to give 100% and having it turn out as shit. Because what would that mean? That would mean you don't have the skill. That would mean you don't have the skill to be the best producer, or you don't have the skill yet. Kind of, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to understand. Best analogy I can give you is, remember in high school when you had to do, like, when you had to learn for a test, you have like a big exam or test coming up, and you ask other friends of yours, hey, so did you study for the test? And everybody's like, nah bro, look, I studied only 20 minutes for the test, right? Why did they only study 20 minutes for the test? Yeah, okay, maybe they were lazy, but usually when I only studied 20 minutes or 1 hour for a test and didn't give my best, I was almost proud that I didn't give my best and got a C on a test, when in reality I could have probably gotten a B on the test if I would have given 100%. But I didn't want to tell myself that, because I always like to tell myself, look bro, if I give 100%, I would totally be an A. But what if you give 100% and you're fucking B minus, or you're fucking C? Like, what does that say about you, right? So that's why we don't give 100%, and that's a bad habit, bro. That habit gotta be broken, bro. Because all you realize, I'm no different than you, you're no different from me, we can all do this. And yeah man, and I'm no different from fucking Boy Wonder. Yeah, there's difference in talent, okay, yeah, there is difference, but we can really all do this at a high level. So just give your best. Just start giving your best, man. And I'm only able to say this because I'm still having the same problem, and I've used to face those problems when I was like younger and earlier in my production career, so to say. Oh wow, my big production career, making beats on YouTube so far. Oh. Nah, but you know what I mean, like earlier in that stage. So I suffer from the same thing. So bro, just give your best. Just give your fucking best, okay? Anyway, this got super deep. I don't know why. I'm not even sure if I'll upload this, but I'm gonna finish the video now. I hope that you guys enjoyed this format. I hope that some of you might learn something from it and enjoyed this. Yeah, let me know in the comments. This is kind of a new format. I still need a name for it. I'm just gonna call it like reacting to your beats for now. And then I'll do a little thumbnail to get good views. So let me do the thumbnail real quick. Wait, I gotta do a lemon face one. Ooh. So that's the thumbnail right there. Anyway, if you want to be in the next video, just leave your link down below, and I'll get and I'll put you in a reaction on random. I'll just pick people randomly, and I hope that you like this format, guys. Stay wavy, give your fucking best, and let's do this. You can also always hit me up on Instagram and Snapchat. Make sure to follow my Instagram and Snapchat, because then yeah, maybe I'll do some for Instagram and Snapchat exclusive, guys. So without further ado, guys, I'm Origami, I'm out, and I hope you have a good time. Skrr.